Wait, whoops. Hello. I'm doing other things. I'm doing other shit while waiting for the stream time to happen, and it just did. It's 7 o'clock. Hello. I always forget for a second how to do things. Here we are. Last time I did a drawing stream, which was earlier this very same week, this Tuesday. I started this drawing, and I realized today I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to stream today, but I realized that since it's a mermaid drawing that I started and I want to finish it on stream, I need to do it today, because whether it be Tuesday or Sunday, I am busy for the rest of the month. Meaning that if I want to finish this in May and on a stream, today's the day to do that. So yeah. There's stuff going on that I have to do, which means I can't stream next week, either Tuesday or Sunday. Sunday or Tuesday. Tuesday or Sunday. Yeah, Tuesday's first. Why am I confused about what order I should say things? Yeah, but I did mention that I was gonna switch back to Sundays, at least for a little bit, when it comes to my drawing streams. So yeah, I have a bunch of stuff coming up. First off, I guess I could talk about what it is I'm doing. Vaguely. I'm applying to several schools, musical theater school things. So I need to do a few auditions on location for 3 of them, and those are coming up, which is why I can't stream either Tuesday or the weekend next week. But Tuesday doesn't really matter, because I did say I was gonna switch over to Sundays, but I can't stream on the weekend either. I have to travel a little bit to get there, and it's early in the morning, so I have to leave the day before so that I can be there on time. So the actual auditions are on Wednesday and on Sunday. So, but Monday and Thursday, I'm still gonna be able to stream Monday and Thursday next week. And then let's see, the week after that I have another audition coming up. But that's also on Wednesday, so that's not gonna affect anything. And then after that, rehearsals will begin for a theater thing that I'm doing and have been doing every summer. So that's coming up, which means the schedule might become a little bit more sporadic during the rehearsals, because you have Sundays, but that's like Sunday morning to afternoon sort of deal, which means I still can stream Sunday evenings, but when we start doing it weekdays, that's in the evening. So I will simply have to update you, probably via Twitter, on when what's it called? Update you via Twitter on when I'm gonna be doing when I have rehearsals and stuff, and when I can actually stream. So that's gonna be fun. And then when we actually start, when we're done with the rehearsals and the actual play is happening, that's gonna be, let's see what happens. That's Thursday through Sunday. Thursdays through Sundays, and that's in like in July. That's like July, late June, I think. Late June and throughout all of July, pretty much. We're doing 5 weeks. 5 weeks, Thursday through Sunday. And which means I only have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday where I could potentially stream. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I don't know if I will have the energy to stream 3 days a week at that point. It will be 3 days in a row, and I will be busy every other day, and I don't know if I'll have the energy to do that. But I'll do at least 1 or 2 streams a week. I'll try when that time comes, but we're not there quite yet. But yeah, that's me doing the update. So, or talking about it. I obviously will like talk about this shit on Twitter, maybe on Instagram as well. In the coming weeks and months, things are happening. And then if I actually get into a school, then at the end of summer, that's gonna be a whole nother thing. If I have schoolwork to do. Actually, I don't know how much I'll be able to stream then. But we'll see. We'll see what I can do. Also, I'm gonna have to stream from a dorm room. That's gonna be something on the on the school's Wi-Fi. Oh. And yeah, I realize now that I don't know if that's gonna work, because I have tried streaming from my laptop back in December when my old desktop computer started to break down, and before the one I'm using right now arrived, or actually before I even ordered it, because I'm bad at things. So I put that off because I was like, oh, I can stream using my laptop, and then it's like, no, I can't. It's awful. It's terrible. It lags like crazy. Like it can barely run OBS, and like even using a capture card to play Switch games in OBS, it struggles with that. So yeah, I don't know. Well, actually, back then I used Streamlabs. Now I'm using something else. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. Probably not, honestly. So that'll be a problem that I'm gonna have to try to solve if I go to a school this fall. Because I don't want to stop, you know? I've been streaming since I started a little bit lightly in June of last year. And by the end of July, I got my like regular schedule. Then I took a little break in December, or for most of December actually. So yeah, feels like just not streaming anymore after that might be bad for me. It's definitely not gonna help with what I've been doing on Twitch so far. Might even like negate literally everything that I've done. I don't know what I want to do with. I don't know how hands look. Also, this is like a. Obviously, this is a mermaid, so her anatomy could be different. Like, I don't know. Maybe we can't do this. Maybe I'm just like. I don't know, I just like when you sometimes draw the line from the pinky, but I don't know, this might be better, I have no idea. I might have to change things up here as well, depending on how this looks once it's done. Anyway, I also didn't finish. I wanted to do something here on the head, like a crown looking situation on her head, which I haven't done. Maybe some jewelry and shit, you know? Some jewelry and that sort of crap. Oh yeah, I'm gonna actually make the tail like pointed. Fully a point, I think will be nice. That's not what I tried to do, but I did it anyway, and it wasn't good. Okay, I made it a little less pointy, but it's very, very pointy still. Alright. Yeah, no, I haven't posted any. I have tried drawing mermaids before, but I've never posted any drawings of mermaids that I've done. But I'm trying to think of, like, anatomically, have I been doing... I don't think I've been doing these, like, elbow fins when I've been drawing mermaids before. But I typically do the, like, these fins on the side. And I don't know. Try to think of, like, some fin. Yeah, I don't know if the elbow fins probably don't actually make sense if you're thinking of like fish anatomy. You know, I don't know if anything makes sense if you actually think about fish anatomy, but I'm trying to, like, a little bit, because, like, essentially the idea with these fins is that these are the what's it called? Pelvic fins. Some fish have pectoral fins, which essentially in the mermaids would have, the pectoral fins would have become the arms, right? And then the pelvic fins are just these. I know some fish don't have pelvic fins. That's a thing. I don't know a lot about fish anatomy, if I'm gonna be honest. I know a little bit. I know that mud skippers don't have pelvic fins, right? Which is very fun. Like, just the, you know, if they get the chance to, in like a million years, to actually become fully terrestrial, they would only have 2 legs, because they don't have any pelvic fins. They just have the pectoral fins. And I think that's cool. I think that's really cool, and I would love to see it happen, but I won't live that long, sadly. Well, maybe it would be more sad if I did. I don't know. But yeah, mud skippers are pretty cool. But now back to this thing, which is essentially become a human without ever being terrestrial. That's the idea, right? Or humanoid, kind of. Is it humanoid? Would it be human? It doesn't have legs. It has arms and a tail. So I don't think it would be considered humanoid, because it doesn't have legs. But it kind of is human-like anyway. How do fingers work? No, not like that. That's for sure. I have no idea what I'm doing. Also, that would be the pinky, so it would be freaking tiny. It's way too big. I drew it too big in the sketch. I don't know hands. Well, she does have a pretty long pinky, actually. Also, yeah, speaking of being fully aquatic and evolving into a human-like creature, this little anatomical feature right there maybe doesn't make too much sense, but I'm gonna keep it because I've already done it. And maybe it might serve a purpose. Who knows? Who the hell knows? Alright, I'm gonna do something like that, mayhaps. Whoa. Oh. Does that work? Yeah, sure. Let's say that works well enough. I'm gonna do like a little hint at another finger right there. That'll work well enough. And then we're gonna do our fin right here. Which doesn't make sense, but it looks good. Okay, it looks pretty cool. Also, I guess these on the side of the face probably also don't make too much sense. So that's fine. Oh, but actually looking at how all of these are like attached in other places, they probably should be like that on the face as well, like this. 'Cause that's fun. Boom. Love that. Love that. No, because the fin attaches to that part, so okay. Just looked up a chat for the first time. Would have been embarrassing if I had missed a chat message, but I haven't. No one's in chat. That's okay. Okay. Oh yeah. We're gonna need the doing a little bit of erasing right there. Didn't need to be that shape that it was. Oh yeah, I still haven't done what have I not done? This shit. No, I was thinking of, yeah, that on the head. I was gonna give her something to wear on her head. That's right, like a crown or some shit. Some shit like that. Okay. Uh, uh, uh. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Shoot, yeah. Alright. You know, I do want to do... What if it has like spikes going out in like all directions? Or like, yeah, maybe they could be angled upwards a little bit. And then like make it look like it is like not like it's like a natural structure, right? Right, that's kind of the vibe I want to give. That it's like not that they're kind of like different sizes and they're like all around the thing. Sort of the vibe that I want to give off, and then there can be like little ones also that like don't really do all that much. They're just kind of there. And then there's still like a yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I think that is pretty cool. Is it? Like, I feel like it's not really centered on like this spike here. Or the point here is not really centered on her face, which is what I want. That's better. No, I don't know. What if... no. Put some like some little details in there. Like some jewels or some shit. Have those be embedded in there, because it's still like a crown looking dealio. Oh, and there should probably also be like spikes coming up from behind her head as well, right? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. that. I do like that. That's pretty cool. What? Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to do about that. About that. Maybe. I'm thinking if she should have like some jewelry or some shit. Or some other accessories. Maybe she should be wearing gloves. How about that? How about some sort of like what do you call it? Thing around her wrist, but it's like floating because it's underwater, and it's like just a pearl, just some pearls around her around her wrist, and they're just like kind of floating. They're not really. It's a fun thing. That's kind of fun to do something that behaves differently because it's not, because it's in the water, so it's like, so it's around her wrist, right? But like it's not resting against it because it's floating in the water, kind of. So that makes sense. That makes sense to me. And then I think just because I think it's nice. Yeah, that does look. I do like how that looks. But give it some like fun design. I'm awful at coming up with outfits and details and stuff. That's something I would love to be better at, but I'm not. You know? Oh, you could fully go like this though. I like that. I like that. Oh. Just like make sure that her dorsal fin, right? Am I using the correct word here? Just make sure her dorsal fin is on her back here, visible. Wait. We're gonna look at some fish, actually. I'm gonna look at a fish. What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is a dorsal fin. I used that correctly. Alright. Oh. Actually looking at this specific fish picture has the pectoral and the pelvic fins like right on top of each other. Alright, this one's different. That one's different. Yeah, it makes sense that there are different ones. They're actually way closer in a lot of fish than I thought they were. That one doesn't have. But then you have the anal fin and which I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I should. Oh, Adipose Fin, is that what it's called? The little guy here at the end. I mean, because she has the big like lunate shape is what it's called, right? Oh, they would probably be higher up on the body, looking at how some of these look. They would be like probably here and here. So the dorsal fin would probably not even go that far. I'm gonna have that go like to there, and then wow, realizing I don't know a lot about fins. So you would also have the one on the so then you might have the like belly pattern and not even go that far. Maybe overlap a little bit with it, but have I have no idea. I'm trying to make it look more like a fish. But she has a very long tail, which is probably impractical, if I'm being honest. But, you know, maybe that works for her for some reason. Who knows? So I'm also like, what would evolutionary cause her to have like a human torso? Literally does not make any sense. I guess like the way I do mermaids is very different from how maybe how most people draw mermaids, because I like having the very like obvious. It's kind of like a fish centaur, the way I draw it, you know. But yeah, and I feel like most people have it don't have this very big change in size from the drew a very small waist here as well, very tiny waist and big ol' fish body. just like see a sort of in between stage, ancestor, if you will, of this type of mermaid, going transitioning from just a regular fish body plan to whatever the fuck this is. Maybe I should try to draw that. That could be fun. Alright, well, yeah. I was actually thinking, oh, should I draw the fins separately? And I already started drawing these fins, so I'm gonna keep doing it the way I've been doing it. I do typically draw fins and shit like that, kind of sort of transparent. You know, now I'm just thinking of like lore stuff. When I've thought about before, like these types of mermaids. I like the way, or like the idea of the mermaids. So like essentially the female ones being the ones who come up to the surface, and that's why like you use the term, or other, you know, terrestrial people would use the term mermaid, and then because the mermen would be like, I don't know, they would be like very sexually dimorphic and mostly stay underwater and be something like look different. That's an idea I've thought about. Haven't really thought any farther than pretty much that, but it's an idea that I think would be fun. Yeah, that was as far as that thought went, apparently. Yeah, but I like it. But I imagine it to be like a world where a bunch of different humanoid species have evolved, but they're like different in different places on the family tree, or the tree of life, or whatever. So they're not like, not all closely related. They're not all apes, basically. But so they look like different, but they're all humanoid in shape, or, you know, kind of humanoid. Like the mermaids are not really humanoid, you know, but something like humanoid, something similar to that. Yeah, those are my thoughts. I think that's a fun little idea. But honestly, when it comes to world building stuff, should be focusing more on. Well, now I'm drawing this because I want to draw mermaids, and that other world that doesn't have mermaids. But my TTRPG stuff, which I finished drawing those characters a while ago, and we have not been doing great when it comes to trying to schedule our first session. And now I'm really busy, you know, for a little bit moving forward. And also one of the players has, I think, something going on. I haven't heard from her too much. You know, in the last week or so. I feel like I should I shouldn't talk about what's happening. I know, like, I've heard a little bit from her, so I know kind of what's happening. But I shouldn't really talk about what, because that's her business, you know? But because she is preoccupied now, and she's the like, we are basically the ones who have been trying to get this done. And then the other two are... Well, actually, to be fair, one of them did put in the times he would be able to, you know, in the scheduling website that we use, he did put in when he was available, but I don't believe our last guy did, and now we're past those dates when we said we were available anyway. So I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I've been thinking about that stuff lately. I actually try to, like, go through a combat scenario in my head, or, you know, rolling dice for everyone, to see if they could potentially fare well in that battle, and they did. In my test, I don't know, like, basically, obviously, I've mentioned before, I've never ran any sort of RPG before, so it will be the first session I've ever run, so I want the combat encounter to be good. I want it to be a bit of a challenge. I don't want them to be freaking all get knocked out. That would suck. Although, even if they did, I don't think the consequences would be too dire for them. But assuming they wouldn't do something crazy and completely go off, like, not even get how hard I try, no matter how hard I can't freaking speak. If no matter how hard I try, they don't actually get to the encounter that I have planned, you know, that's always a possibility that it will do something that I really don't expect, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna have to do something different here. But basically what I'm trying to say is that were they to fail and all get knocked out in this first encounter that I am planning, which hopefully they won't, but I want it to be a little bit challenging at least. I don't imagine the creatures that they will be fighting are ones that will, like, make sure that they're dead, or even be capable of outright killing them. No, they wouldn't be. Just thinking of their stats right now, they wouldn't be, because they would need to score a level 5 victory, as it's called in that game, and they only have 4 dice to roll with, which means they can only have 4 wins. So even if the player rolls a critical failure, they will only score a level 4 victory. So they won't die outright. And it's in a town, so people would find them if they were all knocked out on the floor. So we're fine. They're not gonna die. They're not risking their lives out here. But it would be nice if they could beat the encounter. Maybe, one of them did get injured when I did playtest it a little bit. One of them got a little bit injured. So yeah. maybe. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Maybe. I don't know, dude. I'm really nervous about that. I'm really nervous about it. Now I'm just talking about this. I'm rambling about things, but maybe that's good. Maybe I should be talking about stuff all the time. Do I have anything else to talk about at this point? I don't know. Well, yeah, I do have another group, and that's even more crazy, because there was like, I asked another group of 3 people if they wanted to play, and one of them, he was like, yes, I'm so down, let's do it right now. And then another player was like, or another one of them was like, yeah, sure, I could try that out, that sounds fun. And then the third one was like, I don't know. And then I managed to convince the third one to join. So he has also made his character. That's the last character, Francis, that I drew on stream. And then I got a message from the other one who said he wanted to try, and was like, nah, I have to prioritize school and stuff. So I'm like, okay. So I don't know what we're doing with that group. But it's also like I haven't gotten to schedule the first session with the first group, and I don't even know. Like, I have a hard time figuring out where to begin with the second group, because I only have 2 of the characters ready, sort of ready. Come to think of it, one of them is kind of not really done yet. We should start with that, but also we only have 2 players at the moment, so unless, I mean, maybe it's taking enough time so that he will actually have time. To be fair, like, what, it's the end of May. The first group likely won't, like, the first session with the first group likely won't be happening until, if I'm being honest, like mid-June. And at that point, that last player might actually be available, which would be great. That would be awesome. And then I also have plans to get everyone together. You know, after playing for a bit in both groups, get everyone together to play, because they do take place in the same world at the same time. So to get everyone together, have both the groups meet up and do like a session or 2 together, and then depending on what the players want to do, either split up again. You know, there are a few options, honestly. There are a few options. Like, they could split up into their original groups. They could potentially split up and like change up the groups, or they could all stay in the big group running a game for 6 players. Ooh. We'll see. Maybe it works. But it's, you know, I wanted to play with all these people, and I wanted to start with since I haven't GM'd before, I wanted to start with a number of players that seemed reasonable. So 3 players in 2 groups, or 2 groups of 3, seemed to make sense to me. And then I've been watching a bunch of videos on how to run your first first session, or tips and stuff. And you know, a lot of them are focused on Dungeons and Dragons, which makes sense. Dungeons and Dragons is very popular and very cool. But I'm not running Dungeons and Dragons because I'm a freaking moron, you know? That's what we're doing. We're running a different game. No, honestly, actually, I should say, the reason why is because I think that was actually the system. So the system is called Cogent Roleplay, and I found out about it through the channel Tabletop Time, which I mean you know I found out through Jazza, Draw with Jazza or Jazza, because his channel's not called Draw with Jazza anymore. Because he is one of the co-creators of that system, and he also runs a channel, a Twitch/YouTube channel, where he plays Cogent Roleplay. So, and I feel like that was like the first actual play show, or like actual play channel, or like longer running thing that I found and started watching. So like I've been familiar with, although I have had little experience playing either, I've been familiar with Cogent Roleplay for way longer than I have D&D. Although I did get a chance to play D&D a little bit, but that was a disaster, so we don't talk about that. Speaking of which, I have had an idea for a D&D character just in my head. And I started making a character sheet for him. So that's fun, you know. Like I don't even play the game, and I've already started making characters that I might never get to play, which I've heard is a thing that D&D players do. They just make a bunch of characters and they don't play them. But I don't know. You know, maybe I will get the chance to play D&D, and maybe that character will fit in the world and the story and the group and everything. Maybe. Or maybe he won't. We'll never know. Okay. Okay, how are we doing with Fish Lady so far? The lines are a little thick in places, like they usually are when I draw stuff. Or maybe they're a little thin in places. Maybe I should thicken them up in places between where they're thick and where they're not. Or maybe I should thin them out in some places, like right there. That looks better. That overall looks better. Yeah, that's fine. This one looks a little out of place over here. And that one, I think if we just do like this, that's gonna look decent. Yeah. Yeah. Now I just got quiet. I've been talking for so long, and then I just got quiet. Which, yeah, that's great. It's great. You know, I could say, kind of fitting actually, considering I'm drawing a mermaid, this D&D character that I started making. I did have some ideas before I sat down to make this sheet, but I hadn't decided on a race. So when looking up the list of races, I think I found like a list on D&D Beyond. I saw that like the bonuses to ability scores that you get from half elf looked good, because that's a +2 to charisma, and then a +1 to 2 other ability scores of your choice. And I was like, that's freaking awesome. I want that. Because he is a bard. I did also multi-class because I'm that kind of person. So I did make him level 2. So it depends also, you know, if I get to play him, if we start from level 1. I feel isn't like level 1 and level 3, I feel like, is what I heard here most often. I think I've seen people start from level 2. Or I have seen people start from level 2, but I don't know how common that is. But I did make him level 2 because I wanted him to multi-class and, you know, have at least one level in both classes. Is why I put him at level 2 to begin with. And then if I actually get to play him, I might have to remove one of those levels. Or yeah. If we want to start from level 1. And then get it back once we level up. And then I'll multi-class immediately. I don't know how good it is to multi-class straight out the gate. But you know, that's fine. I don't play the game. But multi-classing seems fun. What was I gonna say? I got freaking distracted. I went on a tangent about multi-classing. I was gonna say he's a bard. His first level is in bard. And that's why I wanted the charisma boost. There we go. Half elves is what I was talking about. I just wasn't sure how I felt about like a half elf aesthetically for this character. Or maybe that's just me, that I'm like, it feels a little too basic for me. I mean, I really like, you know, you kind of want to be that person who will be like, yeah, I'll freaking play a human, but I'm not that person, at least not yet. 'Cause if you have the chance to play something else, why wouldn't you? And then you're like, half elf, that's basically, you know, it's half human, and then what's an elf? That's like a human with pointy ears. But yeah, then I realized that, ooh, what about them sea elves? That's a thing in D&D. That was also, you know, on the list of races. There was sea elf. So I was like, can I be, or can this character be a half sea elf? And then I googled it, and I found something where it said like, well, first I found an article about it, and that was like for another edition of D&D. That was like 3.5 or something. I was like, nope, that's not gonna work. That's 3.5. I was doing 5th edition, cause that's the edition I'm familiar with. Again, barely played. That was what we played when I did play. But I've also watched a bunch of actual play content in 5th edition, and basically nothing in any other edition. So yeah, but I did find something where it said half elf, and then in parentheses aquatic elf descent, which is like half sea elf. It's the same thing, and you get the same bonuses to ability scores as a regular half elf. So that's dope. That's dope. So he's an aquatic half elf or half sea elf, and I thought that's kind of, you know, similar to this, because it's a mermaid, although it doesn't have a fishtail, because obviously sea elves don't in general, I believe, and also he's half human, so you know. And that was a really long tangent about basically nothing, and now I'm back to not knowing what I'm talking about. But yeah. That's what I've been doing. It's freaking dumb. It's freaking stupid. Wait, have I moved her? I have moved her. How does that? Oh, that aligns just fine with other things. Yeah, no, it's fine. That aligns okay. Maybe, actually, no. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change that up. Okay. It's been an hour already? Wow. You know, I was worried about not being able to do this. Anything else? I like how I've been drawing this, which is not at all related to anything TTRPG related. Well, I guess it could be. Potentially, I could run a game in the setting with these mermaids one day. One day, but that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. We have the other. Oh, I haven't drawn the gloves. The gloves or the choker thing I didn't draw yet. And I didn't draw the crown. And I haven't drawn that one fin. And I'm almost done with the other fin. The pelvic fins, as it were. Alright. Okay. Boom. Boom, baby. Alright. And then we have the crown. Wait. Oh, I did draw the gloves now. Holy crap. I am not even paying attention to what I am doing myself. So that's freaking awesome. But yeah, I do like me some aquatic themed stuff, which, you know, in case that I didn't make that clear. I wanted to talk about that and then I completely forgot. But yeah, hence the like half sea elf, and I mean mermaids also, cause Mermay, but I do like aquatic stuff in general. Water is one of my favorite types in Pokemon as well. One of my favorite Pokemon types. Which actually, crazily enough, of the Scarlet and Violet starters so far, only knowing the first forms, Fuecoco is my favorite. And that's literally a first. Like the fire type being my favorite is a first. It's pretty close in Gen 5, I would say. Like, I might even go so far as to say I like Emboar more than I like Samurott, but I just love Oshawott and Duat so much. So I wouldn't say I like Tepig more than I like Oshawott for sure. But it's close. And like the Alola starters are all good. Like Litten line is probably my least favorite of the three, but I still love that line. I really like Incineroar. It's not my main in Smash, but I like to play Incineroar in Smash occasionally. Well, I guess you can have multiple mains. So he's up there. He's on the list, at least. But yeah, Popplio. Freaking knew. I just loved Popplio as soon as it was. I know a lot of people didn't like Popplio because like Cloud Nose or some shit, but I just loved Popplio as soon as the Alola starters were revealed, and I was really happy when it turned out that one leak was real and we got Primarina, because I like Primarina from the leak as well. And I also like Brion. I know a lot of people don't like Brion, but I do like Brion. Yeah. Now I'm just talking about Pokemon. This turned into Pokemon. But yeah. I like Fuecoco. He's a fun little guy. I guess that's also like a... It's interesting. It's interesting. Have you thought about that? That like Fuecoco, sure, is the fire type starter, but he's kind of looks like a pepper, which is a fruit, which would be associated with the grass type, and he's also an alligator, which is a semi-aquatic animal, which would be associated with the water type. But he's the fire type one. That's pretty funny. Maybe that's why I like him, you know, because I usually like the water or grass starter best in other cases. But now Fuecoco, the fire type starter, also has aspects of the water and grass type, even though he's not a water or grass type. And I know some people are speculating that he will become Fire Fairy, and I would adore that, because Fairy is my other favorite type, or it's like second favorite type after water, because I like Fairy. It's fun. Anyway, do I have anything else to talk about? I've been talking about just a bunch of things, just a bunch of shit. I feel like I'm running out of stuff to talk about. Probably not. I can probably go on another tangent. Still no one in chat. Good. Gotta check that I didn't miss anything. Would have been bad. Would have been bad. I'm kind of just talking to myself. I'm just drawing and talking to myself. So, I mean, I would love to see some people in chat at some point, because it's fun. But you know, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay if no one's in chat. But yeah, mermaids, huh? Also, I still haven't finished like I haven't posted my 6 fan arts thing to Instagram yet, and I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be busy now for a bit, which might mean it takes a little longer than it otherwise would have. But I want to get it done, obviously. But the thing is, if you watch that and recall, I didn't draw legs on Corone, and I looked it up, or I looked what it was gonna look like. So I uploaded all the pictures, started like making a post, and then I tried to like crop it to see how it would look with the Corone picture, and I was like, no, I feel like I just have to draw her legs. So that's why I haven't posted that yet. I'm gonna draw Corone's legs at some point. And then I can post it. Then it will go up. Yeah. That's what we're doing now. And that was fun. It's fun. I'm probably gonna do a round 2 of that at some point. Now I don't know when. That's another thing. Well, I'm gonna be busy now. We'll see. I probably won't do it immediately. Maybe I'll do some more just unprompted drawing streams like I've done before. Which you know, I don't like doing that much, but yeah, it's been really nice. It's been really nice going into every drawing stream for the past however long. How long did I spend on that? 6 weeks. Yeah, for the past 6 weeks. Going into the drawing streams and being like, yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing. Has been so nice. I don't have to worry about anything, like including this stream when I'm like, I'm gonna do Mermay, because I decided that, hey, once I'm done, I'm gonna do Mermay, because it's May. That's gonna be great. And then we'll see what happens also with my, what do you call it, with my upcoming thing that I'm doing, which means I'm gonna be busy 4 days a week, and not able to stream on those days, and likely not have the energy to stream the remaining 3 days. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing any drawing streams then. We might not be. We might just do our two. We might just do two gaming streams. So I need to keep working through Earthbound Beginnings. I want to keep up that one, and then I want to play more Mario Maker 2, which I realized I'm gonna miss. I'm not gonna be, because I was like, I'm gonna play that every other week. I'm not gonna be able to stream next Saturday. I already said that, but you know, in case you forgot or didn't hear or wasn't here, and or here now. Mario Maker 2, which I was gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna play that next week. It's like, no, I'm not, cause I'm gonna be busy with auditions and stuff. But I will, I will have a bunch of Saturdays free moving forward, so I'll be able to play a bunch of, even every other week. I'll get a few more Mario Maker streams down, and then what else? What else? I don't know. I've been thinking maybe streaming Spore? So I recently saw a video, or a few videos actually, because, you know, because I have watched Spore videos in the past and I enjoy Spore, about a game in development called Elysian Eclipse, which I definitely want to check out on stream, but that's in like a very early stages in development, and I feel like I want to wait until there's more to it before I streaming it, because I don't know how fun it'll be to spend 3 hours on it, you know, in its current state. But and also I have to subscribe to the developer's Patreon for that, because I'm not a big enough content creator to get it for free, which is fine. Like, I'm totally fine with paying for it, but I also want it to be, I want more. I want it to have more content to it before playing it on stream. But I definitely want to do that. But it also got me thinking, hey, maybe I could play Spore on stream, because I do like Spore occasionally, and it's been a bit since I played it last time. I haven't installed it on this computer since I got it, which I got this computer like end of December last year, and I haven't played Spore on it, so it's been a while since I played the Spore. So that could be cool, that could be fun. Alright. We have this character right here. Do we want anything else? I feel like we had. Do we want more detail? I'm gonna make the like underbelly pattern, like lighter underbelly here. But I felt like I'm not gonna use any like what do you call it? Any lines for that. I'm just gonna sort of do that off the cuff. I'm also probably gonna do that on like chest, maybe front of the neck, face area as well, because it's fun, you know. I might do that. I want to make her green. I want to make her like dark, maybe desaturated green, sort of, ooh, bluish green, maybe a little bit lighter, maybe something like this. And I also like the idea of this choker thing actually being like just like it's not a pad, that's just the shape of it, you know. I think that could be fun, so I'm gonna do that. And top of head, boom. She's wearing gloves. Then it's this, the whole fishtail, boom. And you. Okay. And what? Oh. Okay. Now it works. I just had to zoom in because apparently when you're zoomed out, they're like that line is too thin. I'm gonna fill in this full area. Which is stupid if you ask me. And then she's gonna have some fins. Her fins are gonna be like this color, maybe? That makes sense to me. And there. The question is, do we make them like 80% opacity? And in that case, wait. And in that case, do we do like like that, so you kind of see the body through it? Yeah, I like it. I like that shit. Okay. But yeah, I was talking about Spore. So maybe playing through Spore. Like once. Like doing an actual playthrough of it. Could be fun. It could be a fun idea. Because other than that, I'm like scrambling for ideas for my Saturday streams when I'm not doing Mario Maker 2. But Spore could definitely like that would probably take 2 or 3 streams maybe to play through all of it. Like I mean, Space Stage you can play pretty much however long you want. I've never, confession to when it comes to Spore, I've never actually, I think, committed hard enough to Space Stage. I think usually, especially as a kid, when I played Spore, I kind of played Space Stage for a little while, and then I grew bored of it, and then I just started up a new planet, because I pretty much just liked the first part of the game until you reach Space Stage. There. Like, up until Space Stage, and then when you get there, it's kind of like it got more boring for me. I do enjoy the Space Stage now, but I haven't really committed hard enough to reach the center of the galaxy. So yeah, maybe I could do that for the first time ever in on stream is what it's called when you're speaking properly. That could be fun. I do like that idea. Oh yeah. Is that? Yeah, I think that pretty much is. Oh wait, you also have the neck, so. Something like that. Looks good to me. That looks good to me. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna just wait. What do we have? Okay, if I put this on top, boom. Maybe I should have done this on, you know. Oh, this is the wrong layer. That's the wrong layer. That's the layer I'm on. Okay. Maybe I should have done this on the same layer as the green, but I never worked that way. I don't know how to do this efficiently. It's the thing with drawing, like doing other layer types. I know that's like pretty much digital drawing 101, like everyone does it. I've never bothered, because what I'm doing works. Probably isn't the most efficient thing, but it functions. So that's how I've been rolling for the past ever. And I imagine that this actually covers like most of her face. To under her eyebrows. And I like the idea of her nose not being quite covered by it. We get rid of that real quick. And yeah, it's better to paint over the lines and then erase it than make it too weak before the line happens. And then here I've been doing bad, like her nose area. Is that good? That's probably good. Alright, now I'm gonna use eraser, get rid of all this shit. Boom. Oh, let me get rid of that real quick. Yeah, just to make sure we erase along that line. don't want this there. All right. Then we have this, which I guess I could put the outfit on a layer above this, but that's fine. That's totally okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. I am loving this so far. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Wait. I can do. Wait, what layer? That layer is that layer. I'm gonna put the pearls on this layer. See what? Yeah. That's more like it. That's good. That's real good. And new layer. New layer. Gloves. Or maybe the top first. Yeah, I'm gonna make that like this color, like that sort of color. 'Cause I like it. Boom. Do we make that? We make the gloves a contrasting color. I think we do. And then we're actually gonna do like lip color like that. The same layer. Do our. What if we do the same color of the pearls for her eyes? Her sclera. And then do a sort of do the crown right now. I think we do, yeah. Is that? Yeah, make it lighter like that. Less saturated, actually. In fact, maybe it wasn't lighter, it was less saturated. And then yeah. What do we do? You know, the fact that I put this, wait, I put that color on, I made that color the same as the pearls. Maybe I should move the pearls to that layer as well. Or the pearl color. No, wait. Do that, and then do that, and do that. Boom. Now, those are the same. And then for this last layer, because I'm gonna have to make one last layer anyway, I have the gloves, the irises, which that color works. That works for me. And do we do the same here? I don't know. I feel like we probably, maybe the smaller ones, and then like I'm gonna put a big blue one in the middle, at least, and then I don't know. So yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. That definitely works. And the gloves. There we go. Is this good? It's gonna have to be. Because this is what we're doing. This is what we're sticking with. Oh, have an hour and a half to shade this, which actually might not even take all that time to do. I guess maybe we can do some bonus mermaid sketches if we have time. You know, which definitely is fun. It's a fun time. Yeah, do that. That. I don't know. Yes. Do some shadow under the crown. Basically just a little light spot on her head like that, and wow. Wow. those are gonna have to feature more stuff. Wait. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just saying words. I'm just saying words. Yeah. But I think the shading on there looks pretty good at this point. Okay, so now I guess we didn't do highlights yet. Maybe we do that later. Oh, right. Yeah. Yup. Oh yeah, I can just... Oh, that's so good. I also didn't erase properly above the eyebrow there. But that's fine. That's fine. Oh, it's so nice to just be able to do that under the eyebrow without having to worry about any of the darker happening above the eyebrow. It's all going on below. Gonna put some yeah. This is so good. Let's make it a little. Yeah, no. What are you doing? Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yes. Okay. This has a bunch of crazy shit going on. Okay, starting with you. Actually want to do... Oh, right. Dang it. That's right. That's not how it works. I forgot for a sec. I want to make it so there's a little bit of that going on. Whoops. Nope. There you go. Hell yeah. Maybe I didn't. There we go. Yeah, I didn't do any shadow or shading like underneath this part. I realize now. On the body. Maybe I should have, like, just like a little bit of. just like that. And then on this one, grab that. Which color is it? Or do I get the... There, probably. Can grab the most accurate one. No. But what we want here is to fix up that, because there's a bunch of holes along the edge that we don't want. It don't look any good. Alright. We did that part. Then we do the pearls. The pearls. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The one all the way in the back should, once all the way in the back should have mostly be in shadow. We'll do that shit and that shit. Some of this shit. Boom. All right. All right. Oh yeah. Just thought of something that happened in my dream tonight. Actually, don't talk about dreams, but you know, I've mentioned before that I have aphantasia. And in my dream, it's both like visual and like I cannot visualize, and I also cannot like hear sounds in my head like that. And my dream tonight was fucking with me with that, because in my dream I heard a voice in my head, which, you know, that's weird. That's so like that's a weird thing. It's like obviously I cannot do that usually. That's nothing. That's not something that usually happens when I'm awake, or that can happen when I'm awake. So when it happened in my dream, I was like, "What is happening? This is something that, like this needs to this has to be something like supernatural, because I can't make sounds happen in my own head. So like." There has to be something weird, crazy going on for this voice to be in my head. I don't remember any details about it. I just remember that happened, and then I woke up and I was like, "Oh, yeah, no, it was a dream. That makes sense." That makes a lot of sense. Oh yeah, I didn't do any shading here for these eyes. Something like that. It's probably good. My bad. My bad. And then we have this guy. This guy, make it like red shadow. You. Which also reminds me of that what was it? Was Robert Ross, who made a video, because he also has aphantasia. He made a video about dreams he had during tour on the tour bus, and people apparently didn't realize that people with aphantasia can dream, which is something that never, like, I get the reasoning, like I get why you would think that, but it's never that or it's nothing that I ever like that ever crossed my mind. It could be something that people would think about that, because like I watched that video first and then I saw like he tweeted about that, how people had asked him about that, and I was like, that's that's very interesting. Interesting little tidbit there. That's fun. It's fun. But you know, as someone with aphantasia, yes, I do have dreams. And apparently they fuck with me, since I know that I have aphantasia. I cannot hear voices in my head normally, and have me hear voices. That I think is the weirdest thing I've ever experienced in a dream. Being like, what the fuck is happening? How is this voice in my head? Right? I wish I remembered what it was, like what the voice was saying. 'Cause I genuinely, like, I just remembered the fact that I heard a voice in my head. And that fucked me up a little bit. Being like, what, fucking magic's real or some shit? What is happening, you know? Then you wake up and magic still isn't real. Or is it? I mean, I don't think it is, but who's to say? Who's to say? Definitely not me. I'm just an idiot. Wait. Yeah, I mean, sure. Sure. I'm gonna have that actually be like that sort of shape on the front of this thing. And then we have big ol', well, yeah, no, because it's still like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with my shadows here. All right. Oh. When's Slibby gonna stream? I don't know when she's gonna start streaming. She's going through some stuff right now. So I haven't heard from her much in the past week at all. But welcome, Melon Boy. And hope I win Mermaid. Mermay. It's not a competition, but sure. Thank you. And I'm just doing the one drawing because like I don't have time for anything else. I'm doing good. I'm just sitting here talking to myself and drawing a mermaid. How you doing? Not really. Well, not really. I know there's Got the YouTube people. I think there's someone watching here as well, because it says I have 2 viewers, so I assume someone's lurking as well. So I'm not really just talking to myself. That's true. You're good as well? That's nice. Love to hear that. Okay. What next? I only have like that and then the fins. Yeah. If you look in the viewers list, there are a lot of people. Wait. Really? Oh, there are a few people there, yeah. Huh. 6 people, yeah. Actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, 6 people. And a bot, if I look as well. So it's the same. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't either. I don't know. My brain's stupid sometimes. It looked like there were more, even not counting stream elements, but yeah, no. When I counted them, there were 6. Oh, lips. Just doing. Maybe I should set up a bot. That's true. But I don't know what to do with it, and also to keep me company. Yeah. Gotta set up 5 bots and wait a month. I don't think bots don't count towards bots don't count toward viewers though, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it wouldn't work. Because if they did, I would, since I have the stream elements bot, I would have a lot more viewers now than or not a lot, but a little bit more than I do have. No, but it's like you can, just like how I can be like see my chat without watching the stream and counting as a viewer. I'm pretty sure the bot can just be in chat without like being a viewer in the stream. So yeah, what am I doing? Layer 7. Where are the bots? Oh yeah, the bots that want to buy follows. Or wants me to buy follows. Yeah, I think they mostly just show up when there are people around, and now there are people around, so they don't show up as much. Ugh, yeah. Garbage. Well, although they do show up occasionally, and also I have set up some like so what do you call it? I don't remember. I lost the word. But basically you can't chat if you have a brand new account and are not following, so that might also affect some things there. What is this? Who is that? Okay. Cool. Cool. Mr. Uzzy. I don't know who that is. Great. Gloves. Glove time. That's Ryu. I know Ryu. I recognize Ryu. I suck these nuts. I see. Very funny. A trap, yeah. But I feel like I said it in like the tonation was in a way that it didn't really sound as good as it could have, so there you go. I did say it though. I do admit to saying it. Yeah, Isaac. That's normally how you would spell it, yeah. In English, at least. It's interesting. It's an interesting spelling. How big do we want to make these shadows? Do I like horror games? I mean, not particularly. I haven't played a lot of horror games, but it's not. And it's good on Twitch. Okay. I might check it out. Maybe. Ooh. Update 3 weeks ago. That's relatively recently. And it's cheap too? Okay. Wait, no. $5. Dang, dude. That is pretty cheap. On Steam. Alright. Cool. Sure. I'll do a little bit of a this situation here. Wait. I don't know. It has a story. Well, that's always fun when a game has a story. Oh, Poppy Playtime. Yeah, I've seen some stuff about that. Like, I haven't watched anything, but I've seen that there are. You might have told me about that as well, yeah. But I have also seen stuff independent of that. A million? No, I don't think you've said it a million. I think you might have only talked about it once before, actually. So. Okay. Other glove. Other glove. Boom. Do 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 do. Might push my follows. I mean, maybe. But it's also like might attract people who expect me to play more horror games, which is not something I'm super into, but I don't know. Yeah. But like I feel like I'm in a good place follower wise at this point. It's more viewers that I'm lacking. I'd love to be able to apply for affiliate. You know? Yeah, potentially. Something like that. Alright. What's that? I just have the little... I don't think... No, I've never played horror games on stream, that's for sure. It's mostly RPGs. Make it into a sapphire? Sounds difficult. A dark blue diamond? That sounds crazy. Would look cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do some like highlights and stuff, make it look a little more gemstone-y, but I wouldn't get my expectations too high on how it's gonna look. It's not that hard. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe you want actually. Maybe you want to be even lighter. Even lighter highlight, like a. Yeah. For me, definitely. I don't know about that. Like, I'm not actually that good, you know. That works. That works. And then this guy as well. We can get that along the edge. Yeah. That works. That works, I think. And then we have this. Wait, make sure I get the correct color. There we go. There we go. Oh. All right. do. Those. Yeah. This is looking pretty good. Maybe I should try to get some of the, like, what do you call them? Get some, like, no, don't move it out of there. That's bad. Do some shit like that. Maybe. Oh wait, no. Okay. All right. Get some of that, and then we also get some of these. Yeah, some shit like that. That's what I want it to be. Huh. Well, this turned out good. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna have to make that a little less. I'm just drawing some fish parts. Did Melon Boy just disappear? It seems like he did. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe he comes back. Maybe he doesn't. Either way's fine. Either way, we're all good. Okay. I should be doing some highlights. That's what we should be doing. And then I have like just over 50 minutes. 50 minutes. Well, after the highlights, probably maybe closer to 45 or even less. But I'm also wondering, like, or I'm thinking maybe we do some what do you call it? Just some sketches, some bonus Mermay sketches at the end once we're done. Would be nice to, like, I don't know. If we could get some suggestions, would be cool, but I don't know if that's possible. Oh yeah, we're doing that for sure, though. Ooh, nose highlight. You gotta give her a nose highlight. And then we're working on this. thing, I didn't really make her look like, make her body look all too scaly, which I definitely wanted to initially. That's something. I'll do some highlights first, and then I'll do some like some scaly, just like some scaly patterns in places. Nothing too crazy. I don't know if her face gets anything. Because that's gonna be, maybe we combine it with this to make sure, like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. I will do that. What about then? I feel like the gloves, maybe. The gloves should maybe have some highlights on them. That I could see working for sure. It's barely noticeable. Wait, no, we would want it to be there. Okay. Then some of that on that finger, and on that, and on that. Gorgeous. Just lovely. Okay. Stick with that. Go do with that. Do that. Okay, that's about it. Okay, so what I want to do now, I think that's all we do when it comes to highlights. What we want to do now is add in some like like just some of this in places to just like allude to the fact that it's fish scales. I think, yeah. And honestly, on her arms as well. Because she is a fish. A little bit on her head as well, cause why not? Cause why the heck not? Okay. more of these. I'm also gonna do boom, boom, boom. Wow. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's go with that. Let's make the background a nice bluish color. No, we want more contrast than that. All right. Okay. Because I suck at actually doing backgrounds. I'm gonna do some whoop, 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 whoop. I like how like her torso and everything, that's like a quarter of the picture. Like if you take 1/4 of this canvas, that's like this part right here. And that's most of the thing, like not including the hand, I guess. So that's something which is huge, because I like my huge hands. I like to draw giant hands. What can I say? It's an issue. It's a problem. It's not really a problem. If no one, as long as no one complains, it's not a problem. Yeah. And then do my little sign right here. Right, I wanted to, I don't want the freaking lump right there. I want it to be a good shape. That's good enough. And then we probably take this and we rotate it just a touch. Oh shit. I should have done it on a separate layer. I should have done it on a separate layer. That's what you get for not doing it on a separate layer. Okay. that's... Now I can take that and maybe do a little bit of rotation. I should probably also move it more that way. A little bit of rotation, move it that way. Boom. There you go. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna save that. This is going up on Instagram. This I'm posting tonight. 6 fan arts I'm posting once I'm done. Once that's ready. Okay. We've got the... Wait. Do I got... Yeah, no. I should make sure. It's not supposed to be square. It's supposed to be... this one. Preset. It's just called preset. There you go. 5,000. That was the mistake I made last time. And then it ended up being wrong. Not the thing that I usually do. So 5,000 by 5,000. Do we sketch some mermaids here? I guess we do. I don't... Or merfolk. I just like, honestly, like this shape. Straight into it. Going into it, this shape is pretty good. All right. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a fish in his mouth. Now we do like a weird eyes. Boo boo, bubby. Oh, who is this fella? Who is this fella? Right here. Yeah, I like this guy so far. Honestly, I really like this dude. Yeah. 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 Hmm. I don't want to make that like. Yeah. That's great. This is great. I don't have time to finish this completely, but you know what? We are. No, wait, no. I do. There we go. Yeah. This guy is freaking epic, dude. I only have half an hour, so I won't finish him, but I'll do my best to get as far as I can. Oh, he should have a tooth as well. A big ol' underbite tooth. So maybe if I'm able to if I'm able to do these lines real quick, I can do flat colors. That would be awesome. To just have flat colors for this guy. We got what the fuck fish is he eating? I don't know. Yeah, that should cover that, and then that, and then that. screw it. Now I'm just spending time on this fish. Which we don't need to do. There we go. Okay, that's better. Now, the actual mermaid that I drew, her dorsal fin was only on her, like on her tail, and not at all on the head. This guy has dorsal fin on the head. That's like all he has. Could that actually be a variation? I don't know. Maybe dorsal fin on head is the would have been the smarter way to go, but I didn't. Also, I liked that she had a crown, and she would not be able to wear that if she had a dorsal fin on her head. I don't know, dude. Okay. Okay. Now we have this. There we are. You know, I should also. It doesn't look awful. He doesn't look terrible. Okay, good. I'll fucking take it. Because I didn't remember until now that maybe I should have flipped the canvas. But you know, he doesn't look too bad. Okay. There we go. That's a dog. I don't know if the mic picks that up or how well the mic picks that up, but there's a dog barking very loudly right now. And I don't know where it is. 'Cause I don't know any of my neighbors or who of them has a dog. Okay. I do not entirely. Great. We're doing pretty good so far. I might be able to do this. Probably only flat colors though. Or you know what? Maybe more. If possible. Okay. Alright. Do the chest. No. Okay. If we can get freaking lines that aren't like 7 billion different thicknesses right next to each other, I would love that for us. Okay. Okay, we got 20 minutes. I am stressing through this. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. So what does he look like right now? This. Sure. Okay. All right. All right. There we are, finger. You know, maybe they should have Actually, no. I was like, should they have like webbed fingers? Then I'm like, no, because I imagine they mostly use their tail for propulsion, right? When they swim, like they kind of have their arms to their sides, just like beat their tail back and forth. To swim, right? So webbed fingers would honestly just be a hassle for like when using their hands for stuff, right? There you go. There's a justification for why they don't have webbed fingers. It makes sense to me. And if it doesn't make sense to you, I would love to hear your arguments, actually. This hand is crazy. Boom. Also the pinky maybe is a little too much compared to the other fingers here. I mean, obviously fingers have more joints. I have this habit of drawing fingers as if they only have the one joint, but like this one I clearly drew both joints here, and then here they're like not so much. Like for all of the other three, it's not so much, which I actually hate looking at it now. Can we do a quick change up in the sketch here, like yeah, just something like that. Or maybe more so something like that. Yeah. That looks good to me. I don't know if I will have time to do. I want to do flat colors at least for this man's. Cause he's a funny little fella. But I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that. That's gorgeous. That's so much better. when you actually draw all the joints in the fingers. It becomes more fun. All right. Hoo 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 hoo. All right. No, shut up. Don't move. Don't move my shit around when I'm trying to draw them. Oh, that's bad. That's actually real bad. We want it to go like more kind of just in this direction. And I just removed everything. That's fine. There you go. And looking at that, we probably want a little bit of this too. Oh, you should have some of the like fin markings that I did on the other person as well. Yeah, get some of them scales up in here. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Oh gosh, 10 minutes. I just wanna add in some flat colors, please. Can we allow that to happen? I wonder. 'Cause it would be so freaking dope, y'all. Okay. I think we do. I think we do get to a point where we can start laying down the flat colors at least. So that's cool. Okay. All right. Okay. That's the last fin I needed to draw, right? It's the last fin I needed to draw. There's a fucking insect in my room. Probably a mosquito. I heard it next to my ear. Don't know where it is. Now I'm gonna be paranoid about that. That's fun. Yeah, because my window is open. That's right. I forgot about that. Alright, we do want... Let's add a few more of these scale markings down here. Probably want that line right there. And I do love... I've established already, I love me some collarbone. Some collarbone, I don't know, I said it like collarbone. Which is wrong. It's not what they're called. We have 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes. So I want like this sort of color? Yeah. Oh shoot, I didn't do this. And honestly, I can just do like just do that. Give him some black pupils. And fill this in. Oh, absolutely just missed a finger right there, which we don't want to do. And we want our fins. No, shut up. Shut up. Can do it. 75%. Sure. Sure. Just get that right there. That's gorgeous. That's absolutely beautiful. We can add in a yellow teeth. Actually, so sure. And also the fish can be like a nice brown. And then honestly, we can just put this on the same layer as the other fins. Because that's fun. And then I'll just do like a quick little lock transparency. Oh, good. It's the wrong layer to lock this layer is where we want to lock transparency actually. Oh wait, I didn't. I am so bad at this shit. Okay, there we go. That's what we want. Now we're there. Have that do something like that. That's fine. That's fine. I also didn't. You know what? It's fine. No, it's not. No, it's not. I have to fix this. Anyway, it's definitely absolutely time to wrap up the stream at this point. So if you have been enjoying it, wait. First off, if you're watching, thank you so much for doing so. I appreciate it. It's helpful to me. And if you've been enjoying, if you haven't already hit the follow button, please consider doing so, because that also helps me. If you want, you can check out all my social medias. I have my Twitter, which I mostly just use to announce whenever I stream or when I don't stream, and why that is. Which there's gonna be a bunch of those going on in the future. So like, if you wanna know what's happening, go on Twitter, follow me on there. If you want to see some drawings and stuff that I do, you should check out my Instagram. Both of the drawings I've made here today. There we go. He's done. Both of the drawings I made here today. So this one and also this one. This one I put a little more effort into because this one was rushed. Cause I did it in like half an hour, so that's pretty cool. What am I saying? I'm saying check it out on Instagram. It's on Instagram. It's gonna be very soon. There's also a Discord server if you wanna hop in there, hang out with me, with Melon Boy, who was here for a while, with a few other people. Please check that out too. I would love to actually do some stuff with that server going forward, and I'm open to suggestions because I don't know what I'm doing with it. Anyway, there's also a YouTube channel for VOD, so if you want to go back, watch some of my older stuff, that's on there. That's on there. I don't know why you would want to watch it, but you can. And then there's some more stuff going on. There's some more shit. Yes, I was talking about YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, thank you so much. Like, how the heck did you get here? This is like the end of the video. Like, people typically don't watch this far. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you a whole lot. So if you wouldn't mind, maybe clicking some likes and subscribesies, maybe leaving a tiny little comment. Just that would be so kind of you. And if you want to check out all the socials that I mentioned, they're linked in the description, alongside the Twitch channel where this happens live 4 times a week. Mondays and Thursdays are my main playthrough. Saturdays, main playthrough is currently Earthbound Beginnings, I should mention. Saturdays are my miscellaneous gaming stream, kind of whatever I feel like at the time, which, you know, I've already talked about today. I've been playing some Super Mario Maker 2. Yesterday I played some just NES games, which was fun. Yeah, Super Mario Maker 2. I've also been thinking about playing some Spore, so if you wanna leave a comment, you can leave a comment about that. Do you think I should or shouldn't play Spore on stream? And on Sundays I do my drawing streams. Now, worth noting is next weekend, so Saturday, Sunday next week. Let me check my calendar so I get this right, get the dates right. 28th and 29th I'm not going to be able to stream, as I have an audition on the 29th and I have to leave the day before so that I get there on time. And I wouldn't count on making it home again in time to stream. So I would say probably no stream on Saturday or Sunday next week. And then some more shit is happening later on, but we'll get there when we get there. So, if any of these streams that are going to happen sound interesting to you, please come on down to twitch.tv/Loyt's Corner at 7 p.m. Central European summertime, currently, during summer. Or you could show up like 15 minutes or so before, because that's when the stream starts. But the game, like the playing the game or the drawing, doesn't start until 7. It's just like some starting screen and some music and stuff. So yeah, but you could be there. Maybe some other people will be there, or I will be there. I might reply in chat if you write in chat and I'm there. Then we go until 10. So that's 3 hours of gaming and or drawing, or you know, a little more. Typically, I usually go over with my outros. That's fine. That's fine. So. I think I mentioned everything, so I hope to see you here. I talked a little bit about applying for affiliate earlier in the stream. I need on average, 3 or more viewers over a 30-day period. I've been hovering around 1, and I don't know if it's going down. It might have been going down and it's like going back up again. We'll see. But I'd love to see you here, because that would help me, you know, keep that number higher, even maybe push it even higher still, maybe towards that 3. Who knows? I'd love to see it happen at some point fairly soon. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I've been rambling and I'm gonna stop. Bye bye.